Hi, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This reading is Who is Head Over Heels for You? So thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. I'm going to be releasing more readings than what I used to. So if you tap the bell icon, that will let you know every time I post a new one or anytime I write in the community section. Thank you to everyone who has liked the videos and shared them. I really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate the lovely comments that you've written as well. So I've got 4 sets of cards today. Set of cards number 1 is the Compass and the Halloween Tarot. Set of cards number 2 is the Clear Quartz Angel and the True Love Tarot. Set of cards number 3 is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal, and that's the Incidental Tarot. And set of cards number 4 is the Rainbow Glass Pendant, and that's the Gilded Tarot. So these are general messages. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Always trust your own intuition. Don't try and make these messages fit into your individual situation if they're not resonating. So I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards and see which one resonates with you the most. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1, which is the Compass and the Halloween Tarot. So who is head over heels for you? So you have the Tower, Justice in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So to clarify the Tower, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Clarifying Justice in reverse, we have the 7 of Cups. Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, we have the World. Clarifying the 9 of Swords, we have the Moon in reverse. And clarifying the 8 of Swords in reverse, we have the Queen of Swords. So I've also pulled out 2 Lovers Oracle cards, and we have Sacred Union. And this one that says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this person who's head over heels for you with a Sacred Union card, I'm really feeling this is someone who's very significant on a soul level. This could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate from your soul family. But I feel there's been difficulties within your connection because we start off with the Tower card and it's clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you got your heart broken by this person. This person may have had difficulties expressing their emotions. I feel like this person was confused with the 7 of Cups. They weren't sure whether to commit to your connection or not. Also, there's the 7 of Pentacles, which is they took a lot of time to kind of mull things over. This is taking a step back and trying to reevaluate things and trying to decide what to commit to and what to invest in. So this person may have been giving you mixed messages, or you could tell that they were head over heels for you, but they were holding back and they weren't fully committing, and it was an injustice. There may have been an imbalance of give and take, but them deciding, they may have had other options, they may have dated other people, and it felt like a major injustice to you. Queen of Cups in reverse, you may have expressed your heart, expressed your emotions to this person. This is someone where they made you feel emotionally all over the place. You feel this deep magnetic attraction to them. There is a sense that you had closeness, but there's been space as well. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. There may have been a situation here where you were wanting an answer from this person. You were waiting on them to make that decision, and they felt pressured by that, is what I'm feeling. And they took a lot of time to step back, but I feel like they weren't making that decision still. And it's because of their fears, the Nine of Swords. They had a lot of sleepless nights. I feel like this is someone who overthinks things, had fears about getting their heart broken. They're in this tower, like they've built up walls around them to try and protect themselves, because I feel like they've experienced injustice in their past. And so they were like, do I take a leap of faith with you, or do I stay in my comfort zone? But because they were in resistance, it's like the universe stepped in and caused things to come crashing down. But the tower is always a blessing in disguise. This could be you like walked away, and then they felt like that was an injustice, and maybe you felt confused and like, do I stay or do I go? And you took time out to decide whether or not to move on. And the world here, there was a major ending of a cycle. For some of you, this is you walked away. For others, this is when you walked away, you saw things in hindsight. You released any codependency. You released any unhealthy aspects of this connection. And that was the whole purpose of this tower moment. That was the whole purpose of major change. You've both learned a lot of lessons from this. But yeah, overall, this is someone who fears stepping forward because deep down there's this moon energy in reverse, which means they're being self-deceptive. They're not being honest with themselves. I feel like their heart is telling them that you're their soulmate or their twin flame. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. That's what their heart's telling them. But the Nine of Swords, swords are about the mind. It's like they are overthinking things. They were second guessing their heart, second guessing their intuition, and they were afraid of looking into themselves and going down that scary path of the unknown, i.e. stepping out of their comfort zone. So this person is someone who has a lot of emotional turmoil. I feel this is someone that has low self-esteem. But they are going to be breaking free from that, because we had the Eight of Swords in reverse. So like I just said, the swords are about mind and perception. The Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck. This person has felt like they couldn't move forward, and it was literally their mind like making problems for themselves. Deep anxiety. But in reverse, they're breaking free from their limiting thoughts, especially as it's clarified by the Queen of Swords. So the King and the Queen are all about clarity, being assertive. You know, that she's using, or he's using that sword to cut himself free, release himself, taking back their personal power. They may have this tendency to give away their personal power and be afraid of making decisions for themselves, but that's what they're releasing. And you're moving into this sacred union. And yeah, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So to me, this is saying there needs to be like an acceptance of how things are right now. If they sense that you're getting angry at them or frustrated, then they're going to feel like you're rejecting them, and that's going to make them confused even more. But I do see things progressing forward for you in this connection. So I'm going to follow on with this reading in an extended reading in Vimeo. I'm going to be looking into how they feel about you even more deeply, what's going to happen, what actions they're going to take, and all things like that. So I really hope to see you over on Vimeo. And if you've liked this reading, please like, share and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the Clear Quartz Angel, and it's the True Love Tarot. I've also pulled out a couple of Lovers Oracle cards as well. So who's head over heels for you? We have the Nine of Swords, which is called obsession. The Five of Pentacles, anxiety. Strength in reverse or understanding in reverse. The Sun, support. And the Five of Cups, disappointment. So what's clarifying this Nine of Swords? The Star, and it says hope. What's clarifying the Five of Pentacles? We have the Hermit and introspection. Clarifying strength in reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, or perfectionism in reverse. Clarifying the Sun, we have the High Priestess and intuition. And clarifying the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, success. So from the Lovers Oracle, we have secret admirer. And we have soulmate. So this is like a kindred spirit. This is someone from your soul family. This is someone that you were contracted to meet in your soul contract. Someone very significant. So this is why they're head over heels for you. You've likely met this person in a past life. So the Nine of Swords, what I'm really feeling is this is someone that's thinking about you all the time. It's called obsession. I feel this person is afraid. They're scared of just how much they're thinking of you. They feel emotionally all over the place. They fear losing you. But because you mean so much to them, that's why they may be this secret admirer and not fully coming forward. Like they're very afraid of rejection. They're very afraid that you're going to end up leaving them. This is someone who doesn't know their self-worth. They don't know that they're good enough. I feel like this is someone who may be shy or just afraid of communicating their emotions to you, because I feel like they've put you on a pedestal and they feel like they don't live up to what they think you deserve. The Star, they do have this hope that you're going to have this relationship together, that things are going to work out. But at this time, it's kind of like a hope, but they don't feel secure in that hope is what I'm feeling, because they have a lot of anxiety. The Five of Pentacles. So there's this separation between you right now. In the traditional tarot, it shows the two homeless people outside in the cold, in the snow, and then there's a stained glass window where there's a party going on inside and it's all warm and there's a lot of abundance going on inside that building. But they're feeling separated from that. They're seeing you as the one that's like the light, the warmth, what they want, but they see themselves as those homeless people, stuck outside, stuck out in the bad weather, stuck out in the darkness, and that represents all their fears and these obsessive thoughts, like negative thoughts, because the Nine of Swords is like sleepless nights and deep anxiety as well. So they don't feel like they measure up to you. They may feel like you're out of their league. It could be for some of you, like financially, maybe you're someone that's has more money than they do or something like that. They are the energy of this Hermit card. So this could be an earth sign. It could be a Virgo. It's someone that goes inwards a lot. They feel like an outsider in general is what I'm feeling. They're very intuitive, a deep thinker, very philosophical is what I'm feeling. But yeah, the negative shadow side of that is the overthinking in terms of like shooting themselves in the foot, thinking worst case scenarios. So this person's afraid to make a move on you because they fear they're going to mess up is what I'm feeling. So they really are watching you from afar. The secret admirer and the homeless people, it's almost like they're looking into that window. They're looking in at you, but they're feeling like they're the other side of that pane of glass. So they're thinking a lot about you. I feel like they daydream a lot about you as well. There's strength in reverse and perfectionism in reverse. So I feel like this person's trying to work hard to improve themselves, but they're trying to improve themselves in ways where they have a lot of self-blame or a lot of self-criticism. This is called perfectionism. So they may be feeling like they have to have certain things in order, or they have to change their personality in some kind of way. They have to build their confidence in some kind of way in order to feel like they're good enough for you. Whereas I feel like you see them for who they truly are, and you're like in love with this hermit kind of energy. You're in love with their sensitivity, but it's almost as though they feel like their sensitivity, because this is a highly sensitive person, they feel like their sensitivity is a weakness. And I feel like that's why they're trying to hide themselves away and not come forward yet. It's almost like they want to be the sun energy, like really confident, really radiant, sharing their light, sharing their truth. But they have the strength in reverse. So they're not understanding something about themselves. They're not understanding how worthy they are. They're not understanding how you see them and how you love them for the things that they don't like about themselves. So yeah, this perfectionism, it's like they're trying to do things to feel worthy, but it's almost like, I don't know, it's like they're trying to change something about themselves to be worthy, but really what needs to change is them accepting themselves for who they are and knowing their worth exactly as they are. So that's like energetically blocking them. But there's the sun, it's called support, and the high priestess, intuition. So you may have supported this person because the high priestess is like the feminine energy. You may be very intuitive as well. You may have been there for this person. You may have been someone that shed a lot of light on them, because I feel like they're in a lot of darkness energetically and in their mind. And you may have tried to shed a lot of light on them. You may try to be a friend to them and told them that they're worthy and they're good enough just the way they are. And you feel like with this intuition that they are your soulmate. But they have this 5 of Cups energy called disappointment. They feel like they've missed out on an opportunity with you because they just paused and they just got stuck in their thoughts for so long. But with the 5 of Cups, it's the person is looking on at the 3 cups in that card that are spilt over. The contents is lost. They're focused in on negative things, but they don't realise there's still 2 cups standing upright, which represents the 2 of Cups card, which is a healthy, balanced relationship. Like there's still an opportunity here for you to come together. But they're not seeing that. They're just focusing on a disappointment because they missed out on some opportunity with you. But then there's the 10 of Cups here, which is success. This is the happy relationship. This is being together. This is like the conclusion of what's going to happen. And they do have hope about that, but still there's all these limiting thoughts that are holding them back. So I'm going to look much more deeply into this, into how they're feeling, what's going to happen, what actions they're going to take. And I'm going to look into that on Vimeo in an extended reading. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading and it's resonated. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And I really hope to see you over on Vimeo. The link to that video is below this video in the description box. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal. And this is the Incidental Tarot. I also have 2 Lovers Oracle cards. Okay, so who is head over heels about you? The Red King. This is the King of Wands. The Fool. The 3 of Pentacles. The Builder. And the Ace of Cups. So to clarify the King of Wands, we have the King of Cups. Clarifying the Fool, we have the Lovers. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords. Clarifying the Builder, we have the Moon. And clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Wands. So there's three kings here. We have this one here, New Beginning, and this one, Friendship. So you may already be friends with this person, or you may work with them. You may be friends at work, because the Three of Pentacles is a card where they're working together. The Builder, this could be significant. This could literally be someone who's a builder or in construction or makes things. Very hands-on. But yeah, we have three kings. So this is someone who's very mature. It could mean like literally they're older than you, but it doesn't need to mean that. It's like emotionally they're mature. This is someone who, with the King of Wands, they have a lot of goals, they have a lot of aspirations. I feel like this is someone who's very successful, very confident, knows their worth, someone that's very generous when it comes to you, that it's like they have a lot of stability and they want to share that with you. King of Cups, this is saying they're emotionally mature. They know how to express their emotions. They want to express their emotions with you. They want to tell you their feelings. But you have this friendship. So for some, they may have this fear of like the relationship or the friendship, or if it's a work relationship, they're afraid of that breaking down. For some of you, this could be your boss, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But this person is taking a leap of faith when it comes to love. They may have this idea that if you work together, that they're being a bit foolish. If they're jumping into this Lovers with you, they're jumping into a relationship, if they're jumping into a sexual relationship with you, they may have had fears that things could go wrong and mess up the work environment or mess up your friendship. But nonetheless, I feel like this person, they either have or they will take a leap of faith into a new beginning. We do have the New Beginning card here as well. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So there's going to be a lot of passion. The Fool is the 0 card. So it's the first card in the major arcana. So it is all about a new beginning, a new path. It's about embracing spontaneity, however you say it. And I feel like this is someone that's very fun-loving. They're very sensible, but they have this really fun side about them. And you could be doing a lot of fun things together. But I feel like there is a solid foundation in your relationship, even though he likes doing fun things and being spontaneous. There is like this stability within him as well, especially with that 3 of Pentacles, working together, working as a team. So yeah, the King of Swords, he's going to communicate his truth to you. He's not really afraid of the new beginning. He embraces new adventures. He goes for what he wants. He's very assertive. This could be someone that has written to you, because he's holding that scroll and the quill. So that may be significant for some of you. He's written to you, or you communicate through text or email or something like that. It could mean that there's like a physical distance for some of you, but I feel that's only like a minority. So yeah, builder, this person, it could literally mean that they're a builder or work very hands-on when it comes to their career, or it could mean that they're taking this leap of faith to really build this firm foundation, build this new beginning, get your relationship off the ground. And I do feel this person is very mature because the Moon is here as well. They've worked hard to create all that stability emotionally, physically within themselves and their life, because they were willing in the past, I feel, to go down the path of this moon card, which means doing their own healing work, working on their self-esteem, working on releasing anything that was blocking them. This is someone who's very confident. Like I said, they have goals and aspirations, and anything that's got in the way of them being successful in their life, they're willing to do the hard work to clear those blocks out. So the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning in love, and the Six of Wands is success. I feel this is someone who wants to show you off. They have an open heart with the Ace of Cups. They express their emotions. They want to give you this new beginning. They want to give you their heart. I'm noticing the rose. You know, the rose has thorns. In order to get to you, in terms of being with you, this person may have worked hard to like pursue you, and they had to go through some thorns. And by that I mean they had to go through some struggles in order to pursue you. Like maybe you were the one that was worried because it was a work related, you knew this person from work, or they're your boss or something like that. But they worked hard. Anything that was an obstacle, they have worked hard to get through in order to get to the rose, in order to get to your heart, in order to be with you. And yeah, the Six of Wands is like success after that battle, or maybe it wasn't a battle, but success after that hard work. Their hard work paying off. So yeah, there's going to be this new beginning between you. I feel like the friendship is going to develop. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So yeah, I feel the bonds between you are going to develop further, and you're going to have this beautiful relationship is what I'm really feeling. I'm really feeling a solid, firm, happy, harmonious like energy about your relationship. So I'm going to look much more deeply into this on Vimeo in an extended reading. I'm going to look more into how they're feeling, what's going to happen, what actions they're going to take, and all things like that. So the link to that Vimeo reading is below this reading in the description box. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you, and if it has, then please like, like, share and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So I hope to see you over on Vimeo. Thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 4, which is the Rainbow Glass Pendant. And this is the Gilded Tarot. I also have a couple of Lovers Oracle cards as well. So who is head over heels for you? You have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. So clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Five of Swords in reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles. And clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Chariot. Clarifying the King of Cups, we have the Sun. So the Lovers Oracle, we have forgiveness and a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this person deeply loves you, but I feel like there's been struggles when it comes to your relationship. I feel like this person has resistance when it comes to either expressing their love, or they've just got a lot of issues going on in their life. I feel that it may be relating to you, but I feel it's mostly related to other areas of their life. So they start off with the Ace of Cups, and it's clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this connection has been very eye-opening for them. It's like opened their heart. And to me, the heart is the gateway to the soul's intuition. So I feel this has set off a lot of triggers in them, because when we open our heart, it can be sometimes like opening a can of worms, because everything that's blocking us from opening our heart, all of our wounds and illusions and blocks, anything that blocks us from receiving love and experiencing love, it's going to come up and in forms of triggers in order for it to come into the light, in order for it to come out of the subconscious and into our conscious awareness, so it can be healed and released. So I feel this has happened, and it is because they feel such deep love for you. This could be a deep soul connection. And part of your connection could be about spiritual growth. So that means transmuting the wounds, illusions, anything that's not serving you. So I feel that's what's happened. Like their heart awakening, it's like it's shifted their consciousness. Like they can see life and themselves more clearly. They have a deeper spiritual connection now. But that's quite frightening to them, because they have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this, to me, is them trying to be defensive and trying to fight off, like, the scariness of... because sometimes raising our vibration is scary, because the ego can feel comforted in illusions, in old ways of like seeing life, seeing ourselves, seeing the world, and all things like that. So that's what's been breaking down within this person. Nine of Wands in reverse is like they literally feel like they cannot stay strong. This could be like they feel such deep emotions for you that it overwhelms them and it scares them, because they've never felt like emotionally out of control like this before, like how you make them feel. And it is, I feel, because it's a strong soul connection. So there's a deep magnetic attraction, but they may have been trying to fight that. It's like behind closed doors, they're this Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, deep anxiety, thinking the worst case scenarios. This person overthinks a lot of things. They may be caught up in a lot of turmoil and emotional pain in their life. And it's like they couldn't see, or they may still not be able to see themselves and their truth. They may be someone that's taken things very personally, like experiences that have happened in their life, without fully understanding just yet that they agreed to experience those things before incarnating in order to heal those things and transmute that energy and develop a greater understanding of those difficulties in order to heal those and possibly help others to heal those aspects in the future. Because I feel that this person does have a spiritual calling, but they may be blocking that because there is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. In the traditional tarot, this is a card where they're working together to build the cathedral. So to me, that's a very spiritual card. It's literally saying that creating or grounding a spiritual place on the earth. So, you know, something spiritual, a higher state of consciousness, really grounding that on the earth. So it doesn't literally have to mean that they're like work in a church or they're a minister or anything like that, or even working in something spiritual at this time. But I feel this person has a very deep purpose to one day eventually work to help others in a spiritual way. But it's like they're blocking that. This is someone who could come across as very mysterious, like you know that they're a very deep person, but they may be trying to hide that from everyone around them. There may be someone that's trying to fit in with the old paradigms, fit in with, you know, social conditioning, but that's really limiting themselves. So Five of Swords in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Again, these cards are more energies about resistance. Five of Swords is about pushing people away, fighting to try and keep their independence, try and stay strong. Basically, they're running away from their own emotions. They're running away from looking into themselves. They're running away from their truth. Because when you're a soul, when you're a human and you're awakening your soul, you're expanding your consciousness, then suddenly it seems scary to see everything from this different perspective. It takes you out of your comfort zone. This person may be afraid of losing like family or friends because of not resonating with them so much anymore, and all things like that. Four of Pentacles is like holding on tightly. I feel this person may have pushed you away and they have regrets, because that Five of Swords is in reverse, so that is more positive. So they want any conflict that you've experienced to be over. They regret pushing you away. They regret the conflict. And this could literally be possessiveness in terms of holding on to your connection. Wanting a reconciliation with you, because they realized they didn't like work with you harmoniously. They didn't, they weren't on the same page. They were resisting. So there's this Knight of Wands. It's clarified by the Chariot in reverse. So this is someone, I feel like they want to rush in. They feel a lot of passion for you. They may still have struggles when it comes to expressing their emotions and being vulnerable. So they may try and rush in, like in terms of passion, maybe wanting like sexual encounters with you. But it's clarified by the Chariot in reverse. So to me, this is saying that even though it may appear like they're moving swiftly towards you and they're making progress, in reality, the Chariot in reverse is saying that there's no like a balanced movement forward. There's still imbalance. So this could be someone that's going to rush back in and then out of your life again. But they are this King of Cups. And this is saying that emotions run really deep for you. The Sun, they feel a lot of joy, a lot of light. There is a lot of awakening happening for them. Their heart is opening. But I do feel they want to be ready before they actually are. I feel like they're still going to be hot and cold for a while. We have this forgiveness card here. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And yeah, there was this one, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So I feel like they're very attracted to you because you create this deep meaning in their life, this deep awakening. But at the same time, it's the very thing that's like frightening their ego and causing them to retreat. And that's why they're hot and cold. So I'm going to look much more deeply into how this person's feeling, what's going to happen, what actions they're going to take in an extended reading in Vimeo. So the link to that Vimeo reading is below this video in the description box. So I really hope this reading has been helpful and that it's resonated. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That will really help me out. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. And I really hope to see you over on Vimeo. So thank you so much.